through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Tennessee Titans. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Me, nigga. I ain't losing. But bro, I ain't gonna lose. I don't even see a loss coming on. Go look at my schedule and call them niggas out. I'm gonna tell you if I honestly feel like somebody gonna beat me.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
You said you don't know about it? Shit, just tune in. Whenever I play. Okay.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. 7 yards to pick up there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because
who we got on his schedule?
They want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Damn, I just got you 2-2 in this whole game. Who the fuck you lost to in this whole?
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama,
I mean, I'm playing right now, bro. I just seen your record pop up.
They were so good up front that he often got to the second level.
Open man Julio, touchdown Tennessee. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. First down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Yeah, it's in the chat. I think I put this shit up there. Or is it today? No, it's just advanced yesterday. I think. Yeah, so now it's tomorrow.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So the completion there from Zach Wilson, rookie out of BYU. Charles, what do you think they have to be on the lookout for defensively here, trying to slow him down?
Well, to me, it's sitting on the shorter and intermediate routes because he is an accurate thrower coming out of college. I think he was 73% his last season at BYU. So I give him as many looks as I could, but I'm forcing him to throw the ball over my head because a lot of the young quarterbacks, they want the safe completions, the easy throws early, make him throw it deeper where he has to take a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah, that shit ain't everything to me though. Like I feel like the kids are it's for the kids.
To throw again is Wilson.
Yeah.
Dumps this one off to Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Shit, I got a couple of twos.
They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage.
I just do gift cards.
And they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
You know what?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, bro. This is very crazy.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh, I should have stayed committed to this shit. I would have picked this shit. I'm playing this nigga. I should have picked him out. I got Earl Thomas, Dre. I picked that nigga up.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything.
Everybody gets up.
Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That's good for 28 yards. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yards.
I like just niggas betting like the year that the Suns made it to the finals, bro. I bet if somebody bet that they made it to the finals, that was a big ass fight. Just made it at the beginning of the season, just making it, not even winning, just making it.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. He'll flip this out to Evans. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got Smith here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. What you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Offense taking over for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Wilson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. see an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Pulling good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Taking over for their next possession. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And Crowder's now in his third year with the Jets after 4 in Washington.
Becky, look at
Nice catch
but
there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete as he goes right.
bro, this nigga got Wilson throwing dice,
boy.
boy.
Before going out of bounds.
Zach Wilson, I think that's his nigga name.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Once we hit halftime,
I'm the best team.
Season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
I mean, that
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Gets through and now an opening. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Yeah, niggas funny.
Again, Wilson.
Oh.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
I got this nigga Earl Thomas a pick six, right? For Seattle.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see
He got to see Dre
what I
get
thought?
to the Super Bowl.
Had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh,
That nigga definitely got to see Dre.
Back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and of course, how about
I'm saying in order to get in the playoffs, to go to the Super
Sounds like you're
Bowl.
watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Wilson will throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook.
This nigga had a touchdown. Bro, this nigga definitely had a touchdown, bro. Tripped
We'll
out
see
there.
more there for a Jets first.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
By the time y'all run one, I'll be ready. If y'all want to run with the AI.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Shit, in the beginning of the third, you know it'll be, you hear me? So it's the end of the second.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Man open, here is Crowder. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Marlon Mack as time expires in the first half. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Taking over for their next possession. They're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. 5 yards remain on second down. They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now Wilson. Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Play action, it's Tannehill. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
On 2nd down, it's Mack. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd down and goal. Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Zach Wilson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And we'll tie our game here in the third. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped it behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be caught by Brown. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Mack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mack. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Mack again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. They will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Josh Reynolds, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone.
Hey, Jay, tune in, Jay. I'm at 28-28 in the 4th quarter. Yeah.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. Able to find Mack. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They run the draw play with Mack. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
My phone died. Send it to him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Smith catches left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Throwing now is Wilson. And finding the tight end Hooper. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Wilson. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Rip right.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this one complete to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Got that nigga.
All even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Wilson. This to the outside for Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught. Smith. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Cut, cut, cut. Shit.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Wilson. Goes right back to Smith again. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he dumps this off to Mack. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.